Guys, so with the Xerxes Pi, there's no HDMI connector. So if you want to use the desktop, would it be impossible? Well, actually, it would be possible if you use VNC. And what we're going to look at today is how to install a VNC Viewer on your computer and how to enable the VNC Server on the Raspberry Pi. And the way it works is you use the viewer, you plug in the network address of the Raspberry Pi, and then you can browse the Raspberry Pi just as if you've got a monitor connected to it, but within a window on your own computer, which can be a lot more convenient when you've got 15 or 20 of these things connected to your home network and you're using them for various things like I do. So what I'm going to do first is connect to the Raspberry Pi and show you how to enable the VNC server. It's really quite easy. The way I'm going to do that is through SSH. So I've already got my Xerxes Pi connected, and I'm going to SSH rob at rapid-analysis.local. So that's going to connect me into my Raspberry Pi using SSH, and then what I'm going to do is use the config tool, which is raspi-config. All right. And now we're just going to go down to interface options, and I'm going to go down to VNC, enable or disable. And of course, I'm going to say, yes, would you like the VNC server to be enabled? Mine's actually already enabled. And so there you go. It's enabled. Now we're going to go to finish. Now, if you haven't enabled yours, it'll prompt you to reboot. It's not going to prompt me to reboot because I've already enabled it. And so there's no changes that I've made. So this is it for the Raspberry Pi. I'm going to exit. All right, and clear my screen. And that's just to clear my screen, just so you're not distracted by anything else there. All right, so now we're going to install Tiger VNC Viewer. Now, the thing about Tiger VNC is, so the Mac already has a VNC Viewer built in, but I found that it sometimes has problems connecting to the server on Raspberry Pi. Tiger doesn't have any issues, and so it's a much easier kind of process if you want to use that. And a way that you can install Tiger is, if you're on a Mac, you could use Brew, and if you're on a PC, I think it's just a matter of going to Tiger and downloading the exe file. So I've already actually got it installed, but I'll show you what the Brew script is. So brew install Tiger VNC Viewer. I've already got it installed, so it's going to say it's already installed. Okay. Now, once you install Tiger VNC, it'll stick it in your apps folder on the Mac, just like any other app. So I'm going to open up the app. And when you open up the app, it kind of looks like, just gives you this little window. And so just like I did in terminal, I'm going to put in the Raspberry Pi address as rapid-analysis.local. So that's just the name I gave my Xerxes Pi. I'm going to hit connect, and then it's going to give you a authorization window. And so I'm going to log in. And there we are. We've got Tiger installed, and we're accessing it through there, through Tiger VNC. So this would be a way that you could access the Raspberry Pi desktop if you don't want to use SSH. I prefer to use SSH, but if you wanted to use the browser, you could. And that's a really easy way to do it. And to exit, you could just close out of that. And closing out of the VNC Viewer does not shut down your Raspberry Pi. You can connect to it again if you wanted to. So again, open up this, click connect, authorize. Okay, and there you go. Ah, it's still open. Just like we left it. Okay, I hope this was informative, and this is just another way that you can access the inside of your Xerxes Pi. Thanks a lot.